couple of different things, hopefully tying up some of the loose ends that we've had on Katertot. So all along we have had a major problem with the fuel enrichment, and ever since the car had been in an accident, and then secondarily Jamie did a revised tune on this. So we want to see, A, do we have our fuel issue resolved, and then B, do we pick up any power with this new ECM with a kind of a tweak of Jamie's tune on this. So that's what we're doing today. Oh man, it's been in the rain. There's a lot of water in there. Thing has been down for a little while here. We got an ECM from the guys over at PFI. What we had found on the last ECU is all along we had a circuit fried right down in here, and this one is our replacement one. We'd kind of assumed something had happened when, well, got wrecked and all that junk. Yeah. And ever since then, it hasn't been totally right upon a shift. So we could run it, it would make power, everything seemed okay, but when we would shift really fast, there would be no power for like 2 seconds. And despite that, we went like 7.4 in the 8th mile. Now we know this thing can go in the 6s, which should be something in the low 10s, possibly in the 9s if we can get it to 60 foot. And we've been working on that. It's been getting better, but that has been our biggest problem. So that's why we're here right now. Got our little PC fans, things work really good. So we've been improving this thing little by little. We've been doing some more stuff with the suspension and our cold air intake, and I had done a little bit of tuning over, above and beyond what Brent had done. We did pick up a little bit of power. Unfortunately, we just weren't able to overcome that issue. Now, we've had a data logging problem with this ECU the entire time that we've had it.
We have like the inside edge of both tires coming off. So it is crooked as can be, but I can strap the front down and actually just drag the back over when it's on the roller, you know, doing the log roll thing. And I just got Aunt Jemima syrup on me.
One of the biggest things that I could convey as a tuner is the more you know you don't know. So the more that I dove into this ECM, the more I kind of wanted a little bit of help from Brent and Jamie. And these guys do know this ECM very, very well. Now, the stuff that we specialize in is typically LS stuff, and I know that intimately well. And I've got a lot of experience with that and different softwares while controlling those processors. This, on the other hand, is a very different animal. I'm gonna give Brent a call. We're gonna go through a few things and refamiliarize myself with this ECM and the protocols of how to use it. All right, so I read the tune that was in the ECM, and I took that out and I basically loaded up the one that I had last on there, where I pulled some fuel out of the bottom end, and I actually leaned up top just a little bit, and we lowered our VTEC a little bit. So this is actually a tune that I had modified off of Brent's. Any sort of loose or questionable wires that might have anything exposed, we took care of all that. RPM, and we just laid over and died. I don't know what the deal is.
You can actually see that top line on par for definitely making more power. We gotta figure out why it cut.
Yo. All right, so I actually just made the first pull here, and I lost, like, it just came to like a screeching halt at 6750 for some reason, and I loaded in the other tune that I had dabbled with.
When starting and running, make sure that the regular or the two-step light isn't on, like in your little display.
Okay.
Add two-step to that, just so you know it's shutting off while you're moving.
It's pretty good weather here. This is like probably the coldest weather I think we've probably driven it in, honestly. And I mean, it made 37 horse more at 6,700, but that's like everywhere else it was like dead on everywhere else where it was, you know.
Your boost cut is at 21 pounds, so watch that too.
Yeah, I was hoping to. All right, that could be.
That could have been it.
That could be it.
Yeah. You could be edging up on that for sure.
Okay. Yeah, 433 torque. That's definitely the most torque we've ever made by a good amount.
33 and 34.
Did you get somewhere?
Yes and no. Good news, bad news. Basically, it's making a bunch more power and all that. Like I shut it down at 7,000 on the first run. I was just watching boost on that in real time, and then I went to make a second run and it made a bunch more in the middle. Like, dude, it's making great torque though. I mean, I know that's I got to be careful, but it's making like 433 torque. It just made 534 at 67, did the same thing again. So yes, it might be a boost control situation.
Maybe just tame it down some and take a decent percent out, a few pounds out, and see where it goes.
Okay.
433 torque. Holy crap.
Yeah, dude, pretty strong, and it's making so much more everywhere. Yeah. I mean, everything looks the way, you know, it looks good. I know I want to keep the torque kind of down so I don't blow the rods out of it, but I mean, they're so close to my rib cage and all, like, you can basically reach out and touch them, you know? So I had to ask Brent a lot of questions, and we got through it. I'm gonna go make some adjustments real quick here. I'm doing some small little tweaks here and there. We bounced a lot of ideas off him. Absolutely love the guy because we can just communicate and go through everything and really nerd out. So we got everything where I want to be. I'm gonna load this up here and now, and I got a little surprise for you guys in just a few minutes here. Ever played around with a boost controller and you make small adjustments and there's nothing happened, and you keep going with those small adjustments and then all of a sudden something really happens? That's kind of where we're at right now. So I dialed back our boost control and it's like we're on our low boost from way back when. So we're gonna go ahead and keep hitting that until we add some boost up. All right, guys, so we made an adjustment here, kind of blending a couple parts of the different tunes, and we're just trying to hone in on exactly what we need for boost control first before we get all of our fueling figured out. So that's what we're trying to do now. We're grabbing some more data from one of the other previous tunes that we had, and we're trying to blend that all together to get the best overall combination. Yeah, that's Brent right there for sure. All right, so along with this, we've actually really been excited about this here. So along with our new ECU from PFI, we've got the next round of stuff for Katertot here. So I know everybody's like, hey, you gotta fix the front. Well, hey, look, I know, we're getting there and all that, but just in the event the Katertot takes a dump, we're gonna have a backup set of rods and pistons. So we have not even looked at them yet. I'm super pumped to see what these things look like here. Oh yeah, we got springs and keepers too.
Oh, nice.
So we can turn extra RPMs. There we go.
Dual springs, titanium retainers.
Hell yeah. Dude,
What the heck?
these rods, dude.
Half of them's missing.
It's pretty beefy. So yeah, just in the event that something happens, old Katertot.
Dang, if that's a ring, that's a little ring.
So tiny.
Oh, look at them cute little guys. Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome. Really, dude, feel how light that is. So we should be able to go, I want to say a little over 9,000 RPM with these guys right now. So Revolut Max right now is 8,200. We should be making peak power about 7,800 or so, and this will be able to take it. So after we port the head, rods and pistons, we can kind of change how that whole curve looks, really reshape it to whatever we want. And this is going to be the key.
What about boost limit?
Oh, we can go way more boost. Way more. Great.
This is the Mac Daddy head gasket.
That's the one. We should have
No less.
head bolts in here, I thought too.
No head bolts.
No head bolts. All right. Yeah, I mean, definitely part of the valve train really being able to go out to where it needs to go. Some lightweight titanium retainers.
It's gonna rip now.
It rips already. It's just we gotta. We
Yeah,
want to push
it
it a little
does rip
farther.
already.
Those are.
Oh, are these go-kart parts?
It's in between there, you know. It really is.
Like a four-wheeler.
It is kind of like that. It's like a single cylinder four-wheeler. We're gonna get there sometime. Just don't know exactly when.
Hopefully not too soon.
Yeah. That made about 500 horse and 387 pound-feet of torque. Now, what we were fighting was we went from too much boost initially, and we're hitting our boost cut. The weather's a little better right now, to not like basically low boost. Now we're somewhere in the middle, so we're going to be able to tweak that just right. All right. So.
Hey. Hey, guys.
What's up, Brad?
All right, man. So this is pretty awesome though. Like, so I put the value 15 in there where we were trying to lower our boost, and basically, it was like we went from high boost to low boost, and we didn't have low boost anymore. So I put a value, I cut it in half, and put it in 21, and we just made 503.87. So happy with your fuel. It seems to be good. I tried to copy over all the maps like you were showing me. Are you at your home garage?
Nope, I'm at the shop. I just we took everything down. Now it's just like cleaning it all up and getting things set up. We're gonna redo all the walls, insulation in the RV to get it quiet.
Action.
All right, fellas, we're rounding this thing up right now here. So we're trying to control our boost so that we don't overboost. We're still able to make the power. So we got a couple more things we got to test, but this is rounding the corner right about now. Okay, so part of the reason for this is twofold. We're in pretty good weather. Obviously, I'm wearing a sweater here. It's probably, what, about 55 out right now, something like this. And the other thing was we discovered that we had some boost leaks before. So once we solved the boost leak problem, it seemed like we did gain some boost. So between that and the extra good weather, we're hitting our boost cut. So we still want to be able to make right about that 550 area, but just we got to be able to do it with less boost. So, all right, I finally got a data log. This is going to help out tremendously here. The whole time I've been really struggling with this. So that was pretty cool. We saw 17, right at about 17.5 psi, so 18.1 actually at the very end right there. Fantastic. But at 6,500, we have an area. It's kind of hard to see right there, but we're dropping power just a little bit. And I want to see if we can hold it and maintain that power just a smidge better. So we'll see if we can do something with that. This is really great progress though. Awesome. Definitely makes all the difference in the world knowing what you're doing and where you're doing it. Like 2%, it's crazy.
440 on torque.
Oh, dude, that's like, yeah. That's so crazy. Such a small adjustment. It's nuts. That's the most torque we've made. Like that's on the way to going. Look at it. I mean, that would probably make like 600 wheel if we turned it all the way out to the rev limit. I mean, that's freaking nuts, man. It rips, man. Makes me so greedy. I want to. All right, so I'm gonna have to turn that back to the previous one, and we're gonna play around with cam timing and wrap it up here. You're my backup. Discovered a couple things again. Got some steps in the right direction, and then some puzzling things here. So right now we're making 18.1 pounds of boost. I've moved in on that little area. I don't know where the boost cut is, and I don't seem to be able to find that. I moved the cam timing around, and it picked up loads, but with the same map. So I went back. I hit a boost cut, and then I went backwards. And I was like, I'm going to load in the previous one that is commanding less boost. So that's where I'm at. It made 559, 418.
Boost, woo!
That's awesome. Dude, that's a 7500.
That's awesome.
I haven't even run it all the way out. I'm trying to, it hit the same, it keeps hitting like the little limit, dude.
Go to protection.
Protection.
Go to your parameters and go to protection.
Hot boost cut, 21. Cold boost cut, 10.
There you go. I'd still just raise that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You're gonna say an 18 and you hit a cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like 23 then. Does that sound right?
Yeah, 23, 25.
Okay. Beautiful.
I should still handle most of that.
I was so impressed. Like, dude, like picked up like 30 through the middle there, and I was like not even trying to. Nah, dude, I'm pumped. All right, I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna set it and forget it, and hopefully I can do this rip and be set. So. All right, I'm putting it at 24. All right. All right, bro. Thanks, man.
All right, cool.
Bye.
sick, dude.
Just mimic that and get it straight down the track.
Yeah.
You know the little like CO2 cars where they used to put the string at the bottom and it had the eyelets underneath it? You'd attach it to the string and pop the CO2 and then shoot down the track. You don't remember that?
Sorta.
It's like middle school. We just put some eyelets on this, put a cable down the track.
Dude, that's got me pumped though, man. That was sick. 582?
You're not supposed to be making that much power on a stock bottom end.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it did. It made 21 pounds. It oh my gosh, dude. Oh man. It hit 21.3 pounds at 7,700 RPM there. Dude, I love this little motor. This is awesome. All right, so let's check this real quick. We'll look at some of those shifts. Yeah, 7,800 there. 17 pounds in second. 17 pounds in third. So check this out. We got, that's 1 second, and it looks like it's divided into fifths. Or no, so 0.25. Quarter of a second. Not bad. Oh yeah.
But it didn't fall on its face afterwards.
No, that's the best part.
Hello.
Yo, you're right. Hey, so boost cut, man, bro, it hit 21 pounds at 7,800 or so. It made 582, 427, bro. Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Turn into a robot there for a minute.
Yeah, he's got some sort of like filter. Deal, I ripped it. I ripped it a couple times, a couple gears, and it's totally fixed. So man, it feels awesome. Super awesome.
I mean, it's ridiculous. That's cool.
Dude, thank you so much for the help, man. It's so sick.
Oh, of course. Good job. Numbers, dude.
I love you, brother.
That's awesome.
I'll talk to you soon, man.
Alright. Stay in touch, love you.
Bye.
Alright, cool, man. Bye.
Guys, a gigantic thank you goes out to the guys from PFI, Brent and Jamie, for helping us out. Obviously, this would have not even been possible without their help. And man, we are so pumped with Katertot. I can't wait to get this thing back to the track. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that in a couple of days. It's been raining a little bit here, so we're amped up and getting ready to go to the track for hopefully our best time ever in Katertot. Guys, we have a new shirt out, and it is available for pre-order. We're so pumped with the way that this thing came out. Check it out in the link in the description below. We appreciate your support for Fasterproms and what we're trying to do and what we stand for, so thank you guys so very much. All right, guys, wanted to leave you with a quote and a song recommendation. Hope is trusting God is in control to the point that I give him control of me. The song I wanted to leave you with is by Glitch Mob, and it is a redone version of Seven Nation Army. It rips. Hope you guys enjoy. God bless you. We'll see you next episode.